Hi friends, welcome to my channel Competitive Chemistry. Today we will discuss a new topic which is empirical and molecular formula determination. So how can you determine a empirical and molecular formula of a molecule? So first we have to see what is empirical formula and what is molecular formula. So now first we will see about the empirical formula. Okay, so it represents the relative number of atoms of each element present in one molecule of compound. Okay, so basically empirical formula is like the minimum amount of element present in the structure. So if you have a compound which has actual formula is C6H12O6, we all know that this is a glucose, but when you will determine the empirical formula, you will determine the minimum number of atoms present in the formula. So you can determine CH2O whole n. So here n is 6, so then it will be like C6H12O6. so this is known as empirical formula and this is known as molecular formula. So once again, empirical formula tells that it represents the relative number of atoms of each element present in one molecule of the compound. Now calculation of empirical formula. So how we can calculate? So there is 3 points we have to consider to determine the empirical formula. Okay, so first point is divide the percentage of each element by atomic weight of the element. Second point is divide all the numbers of lowest number obtained in the first step. And third is convert them in the whole number if obtained in fraction by multiplying them by common factor. So what it tells? So we will see taking an example. So consider this problem. It tells the following is the percentage composition of a compound. Sodium is present 16.08%, carbon is present 4.19%, oxygen is present 16.78%, and water is present 62.95%. So find the empirical formula. Now what happens? So we know that atomic weight of sodium is 23, atomic weight of carbon 12, atomic weight of oxygen is 16, and atomic and molecular weight of water is 18. Okay, now step 1. Here I am doing step 1. So sodium, carbon, oxygen and water. So we know the percentage of these atoms present. So we have to divide the percentage by their atomic weight. So sodium has the percentage of 16.08. Okay, so here I am doing sodium has the percentage of 16.08. so and it has the atomic mass 23. Then carbon has the percentage of 4.19, so it is divided by 12 because atomic weight of carbon is 12. Then oxygen is present 16.78 divided by 16, and water is present 62.95 divided by 18. Okay, now what is the answer? So 0.70, it will give 0.35, it will give 1, and it will give 3.5. Okay, now take this lowest number, which is 0.35, and divide all of these ratios. Okay, so if you, that is the step 2. Okay, now in step 2, just sodium, carbon, oxygen and water. So the ratio will be like 0.70, 0.35 is to 1 is to 3.50. So you have to divide this lowest number to all of the ratio. So 0.70 divided by 0.35 is to 0.35 divided by 0.35, 1 by 0.35, 3.5 divided by 0.35. Then the ratio will be 2 is to 1 is to 3 is to 10. Okay, so what will be the empirical formula? So sodium is present 2, so Na2. Carbon is present 1, so 1. Oxygen is present 3, and water is present 10, so it will be 10 water. So this is the empirical formula. Now coming to the molecular formula. So what it tells? So it represents the actual number of atoms of each element present in one molecule of the compound. So what I have said earlier, so suppose C6H12O6. So you have calculated and find that empirical formula of the compound is this. So this is empirical formula, but when you determine the actual number of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, then you will find that this is like this, C6H12O6. So this is the actual molecular formula and this is the empirical formula. So how to determine the empirical formula you have seen, but now we will determine the actual formula or molecular formula. So calculation is like this. So molecular formula will be like molecular weight divided by empirical weight into empirical formula. Suppose you know that molecular weight of this compound is X, and you have to divide this X by empirical weight. So empirical weight of this molecule will be like 12 plus 2 plus oxygen 16. So it will be like 6, 18, 20, 30. So it will be 30. So you will have to divide this by 30 into the empirical formula CH2O. So if you know the molecular weight of the molecule, then you can determine the molecular formula as well. Now coming to the problem, then it will be more clear to you. So what it tells? So in a compound, carbon, hydrogen and nitrogen atom are present 9:1:3.5 by weight. So this is the ratio. if molecular weight of the compound is 108, then determine the molecular formula. So how to determine the molecular formula? So relative ratio of weight of carbon, hydrogen and nitrogen is 9:1:3.5. So relative ratio তাহলে কার্বন, হাইড্রোজেন and nitrogen is like 9:1:3.5. Okay, now what you have to do? So you need to divide by their atomic weight. So carbon has the atomic weight 12, hydrogen has the atomic weight 1, so divided by 1, and nitrogen has the 14, so you have to divide this by 14. So you will get 0.75, 1 and 0.25. Actually you have to first determine the empirical formula and then you have to determine the molecular formula. So this is the methodology how we can determine the empirical formula. So by this technique, so now what happens? The lowest number is 0.25. So you have to divide all these numbers by 0.25. So what it will give? It will give you, so if you divide 0.75 by 0.25, so it will give you 3. 1 divided by 0.25, it will give you 4. And then 0.25 divided by 0.25, it will give you 1. So like this, 3:4:1. So what is the empirical formula of this compound? So empirical formula is C3H4N1. So this is the empirical formula. Now what will you do? Just you have to determine the molecular formula. So what is the formula? So molecular formula will be molecular weight. So this is 108 here, divided by empirical weight. Okay, so empirical weight is, the empirical formula is C3H4N. So C3H4N. So carbon has 3, so 3 into 12 plus hydrogen 4 into 1 plus nitrogen 14 into 1. So this is the empirical weight into just empirical formula C3H4N. Now if you divided this, so you will get 108 divided by 54 into C3H4N, and it will give you 2 into then C3H4N. So what will be the molecular formula? So molecular formula is C6, just 2 into 3, C6, 4 into 2, H8N2. So the molecular formula is this. So what the structure of the molecule then will be like this: benzene, NH, NH2. So like this. So you have the C6, then 2 nitrogen and 8 hydrogen, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So it like this. So this is the methodology how you can find or determine the empirical formula and molecular formula of a compound. Now here is a homework for you guys. So please do this homework and tell me what is the molecular formula of this compound. So I am giving you the steps. Before doing the molecular formula, you have to determine the empirical formula first, and then you have to go for the determining of molecular formula. So what will be the answer? Please do and tell me in the comment box. Okay, thank you for watching.